Hey guys, it's Melissa Martini on behalf of DesignBundles.net. Today for Design School, we're going to be talking about how to thicken up your fonts so you're able to use them in your cut files. I'm going to be using the fonts Reborn and the font Melanie. These are both from the Christmas Design Bundle, and you can find these on DesignBundles.net. The first thing you're going to do is go ahead and type out your phrase that you'll be using. Once you've typed it out, let's select the phrase and go over here on the right hand side and open up the offset panel. If you are new to Silhouette V4, it's going to be right here, the star-shaped icon on the right hand side of the panel. Now let's go ahead and click the offset button and we'll play around with offset. Now you can see if you slide this up to the right, it just puts a huge blob around your words. You can use this option if you are wanting to, let's say you're doing like a layered decal and you want it to be all white in the back and the words here that you've typed out, you'll be black. You can use the offset just to create kind of like the shape, the outline of your actual shape in the background so you're able to layer your decal. Now for today's tutorial, we're going to be talking about how to use it to thicken your fonts. If you were to offset here, it's going to make your I's and your E's touch. We'll just go ahead and do it just so you can see. We're going to hit apply. We are going to select all of this, right click, and hit weld. And you just end up with a big blob because we made the offset way too big. Okay, so I'm going to just hit Command Z or Control Z to just back up a little bit to where we were. Okay, now we're going to choose the offset again. I want to show you just something that might go wrong when you're doing an offset with the I dot that's so close here to the letter. Okay, we're going to select offset. We're just going to lower this down and start to slowly, gradually say, this looks pretty good. Now, there's two things I want you to pay attention to. One is the circle around the dot of the I and how it touches the bottom part here of the outline of the bottom of the I. Also, these centers right here in the middle of the E's. The A is not so bad, but it's a very fine line here in the E. We're just going to go ahead and hit apply so I can show you what this does. We will go ahead and select all of it, right click, hit weld. Okay, first thing is the I is touching the bottom. We don't want this to happen, so I'm going to show you how to fix it. Second thing is these centers are way too small. It's going to be just a pain for you to try to weed out. And plus, if you look at the font overall, it's just kind of like thick. It doesn't look very neat. So let's hit Command Z, and we're going to go back, get rid of this offset that we just did. We can ungroup sometimes. Let's try just release compound path for right now. Okay, so we're just going to move the I dot up a little bit more, and then we'll go back, select all of it, right click, and we'll do make compound path again. Okay, so I just moved the I up a little bit so when we do the offset, it's not going to touch the bottom part. And you can move it back down later as well. We're selecting our word. Let's do offset again. And the two things that we wanted to pay attention to was, if you look right here in, let's zoom in just a little bit, the center of the E's right here, the circle is so tiny. Do you see right here? We want to make sure that this is just a little bit bigger. So what we're going to do is just continue making this just a little bit smaller so we have a little bit bigger of a hole right here. We'll just zoom in one more time so you're able to see that our hole is actually more of a cut size now. We won't have such a problem weeding that out whenever we go through and cut this on the cut file. So now we're going to hit apply. We'll select the whole entire word, right click, and hit weld. Okay, so now see we've made our font a little bit bigger, it's thicker, we have big holes in the E's, this is usable, and we're happy with our work. All right guys, we're going to do it again. Let's go ahead and do Command G to group this together so it stays together. And we're going to go here with Reborn. Once again, let's hit the offset, and you can make this huge if you're wanting to do this. Let's just say you want to do a layer decal. We'll hit apply. This background offset color, we'll make it red. So this is a good way to give that kind of fun look to your fonts. If you're just wanting to make Reborn a little bit thicker, I'm going to hit Command Z a few times so we can go backwards. And then you can go through here, hit apply. We're going to select it all and hit weld. Now you see you've just made it just a tad bit thicker. Okay guys, I hope that answers all of your questions about offset, just using the offset tool in general, how to thicken up your fonts. If you have any additional questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. Make sure to give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for future tutorials. Thanks guys.